I thought it was a regular bike. You know, I seen the track on the thing. I was like, okay, this could be cheap. You had to call guy for the price. I said, yo, let's should have buying this bike. How much is it? I'm here thinking like 150, maybe 200. It did look nice. Maybe with a 859. All that's number, by the way, but no, I'm $800, bro. And it wasn't even an e-bike. Welcome to the One Up Podcast. I am your host, El Caballo, aka Tony. Here with me are my two nearest and dearest co-hosts in the building. Missing one guy, but I got my dog DJ Doughy Fresh. You gang.
You gang.
Also in the building, I got my best amigo as well, the bald one, the great one, Pucho.
What's going on, my brother?
I'm gonna start calling you Mr. Sheen. That shit is shiny,
not Mr.
boy.
Clean.
Not Mr. Clean?
The fuck?
Nah, it's giving him too much Gordo.
Nah, you just didn't think of it.
I did it. I be lying for no reason.
Mr. Sheen. What the hell?
Yeah, whatever. Don't be a hater, bro. Anyways, the Texas one, without a gun, not here with us tonight. He's here with us in spirit.
He had too much fun.
Yeah. Another vacation your boy approved. Having a blast out there.
No, let's not start that narrative, all right? I'm shutting that narrative
You hate
down
the
as soon as
vacation
I
talks?
hear it.
I love vacation talks.
No,
I'm going on vacation too.
You allowing
the allow
people
part.
to go. That narrative, let's not do that, all right?
I love
You
the image.
allowed him.
Whatever. Like your hat, by the way.
Thank you.
Real classic shit.
I like your shirt.
Don't be you see my hat. Just say you like it.
I like your shirt.
Oh man. How was your guys' week so far? How you guys been? Been good?
I have only been doing one thing this week, and it's listening to the Scarface soundtrack, which, in my opinion, is the greatest soundtrack that's ever been produced. Okay?
Doughy's been talking about the Scarface soundtrack for like 5 days straight.
Yeah.
Why?
I think it's just produced very well for a movie, and it fits the movie well. All the words of the songs, the lyrics at the time that they're played. She's on fire. She might be on some cocaine too, all right?
Why now after all this time though? What made you go back and actually like sit there and dissect this?
I thought about what is the movie of my people?
Cubans.
And this is the movie of our people, bro.
I don't know why the Cubans embrace Scarface so hard.
For
It makes us
real,
look
bro.
like animals.
First off, yeah, exactly. This is not the character of Cubans, okay? Secondly,
I don't think they're Cubans at all.
the guy plays the worst Cuban ever.
I
There's
actually
no
don't
Cuban
think
that
so.
acts like Tony Montana. Like aside, not as like a psycho killer maniac. I'm talking about like just the way he talks. The guy does not sound Cuban whatsoever. Even Manolo, I think he's Italian. I think he's also an Italian guy. He may be Colombian, but I think he's Italian. I'm gonna peg him as an Italian. Some of these guys have the worst Cuban accents. Tony Montana in particular, Al Pacino got no business trying to make a Cuban accent
He does
or a
such a
Spanish accent of any kind.
does such a good job though.
You think he does a good job?
He uses some excuses when they're interrogating him in the beginning. He's like, my dad put me on to all like these famous American speakers, and he's the movie theaters. He's like, I love these guys. That's why I want to be like them. And I just liked it. I'm like, I like this. But I don't know. I think it's an important movie for our people, my people. Right?
And I think on pod we went through this. Manolo's actually Cuban. So this is, I think, the second time I made the claim that he's just
Colombian.
some white guy. I thought
Or Italian.
Colombian or Italian. Or
You know who
something.
that was? Really? Who you're talking about? John Leguizamo. Because he was up and down on Bori. The Boris loved him.
I'm not gonna lie. I thought John Leguizamo was Puerto Rican.
He had
Not
everybody
because he
convinced.
said he was Puerto Rican, but because he only played Puerto Ricans in movies. And I'm just like, he's obviously Puerto Rican, but he's not. And then there's the whole controversy where I saw online at some point he claimed he was Puerto Rican. Then his dad came out or something and was like, I don't know why John is saying this. We're from Colombia.
He's
And
down for
then
the
he
people.
was outed.
Nothing wrong with
he
that.
was-
Wants to be Bodie, be a Bodie. Everybody can be a Bodie. Ain't nothing wrong with being a Bodie. Get a lot of props.
Yes. That's what I've been into this week.
That's crazy though. For 4 days straight, you just be talking nothing but soundtracks of Scarface.
I've been
My thing with the Scarface soundtrack is this: look, if you take the songs, the iconic songs from that soundtrack, it is up there. It's one of the best soundtracks of all time. I can't dispute that. But if you take the soundtrack in totality, it's hard for me to say that. All the other songs, if you just listen to the songs, it sounds like a horror movie. I'm like, when I watch Scarface, I'm like, why are all these scenes they film, they sound like a horror film scene? It's like all these crazy sounds in the back. You're like, Tony just walked in with cocaine. Why should I be scared right now?
I think there's a reason. Music in movies, I think they convey the message of that scene. You know what I mean? I think they try to convey it. I think Tony is slowly getting the more power Tony gets, the more crazy he actually becomes. Until he's on the top of the world and he literally thinks he's invincible and lets people shoot him a whole bunch of times.
Yeah, that scene is amazing.
He also was secretly like in love with his sister, and that shit's crazy too, to be like that. You know what I mean? And even his wife was jealous of.
You think he was in love with his sister?
There's no reason he killed people because his sister was hooking up with him.
Yeah, he didn't want no one messing with his sister, his
No.
worker.
He saw he saw his sister.
In the club.
It's classic Hispanic machismo. He saw his sister acting in a whorish way in his mind, and he thought that was unacceptable, and he wanted to kill the guy who got her acting that way. And then his best friend was hooking up with his sister, which he also thought was unacceptable because he's like, this guy is a scum. Like me, I'm scum. My friend is scum. You shouldn't be with people like him. That was my interpretation. I don't think Tony's stance was that if she got with some hotshot, like successful, nice lawyer, that he would have been like, I'm killing that guy. No one could be with my sister. That wasn't the vibe I got. But
what do you think the scene where she comes out with the pistol and shoots him? What do you think that whole setup of that scene is for? She says it in the scene. She's like, you don't want anyone to be with me. You know what I mean? Is it because you love me?
I think it was because she wasn't.
She was tired of that shit.
I got to rewatch the movie. It's been years.
Yeah.
At that point in the movie, he doesn't know Manolo's been with his sister, right?
No, I think he killed them already.
He had already killed him? All right, then it makes
Yeah, it's
perfect
the
sense.
end of the
sister's
movie.
The sister's like you. I have someone I'm in love with. You're not letting me be with him. Then it makes sense. But
So I think that scene is important too, because it I don't think that's normal behavior. You have a sister, you know she's gonna marry someone eventually.
He was always on drugs too, though.
I think that like that rage that he has, I think that's him literally like losing his mind. Because he has so much power. He thinks he can control everything.
And cocaine is one hell of a drug, bro. He was doing that by the mountain loads. That last scene with him having I don't even know what's the point of having that much coke sitting on a table.
It's insane.
That makes no sense, bro.
Yeah.
I'm talking about mountains. I'm like, yo, you can say hello to my little. That's how you knew he was high. It came out blasting, bow, bow, shooting everywhere, not hitting nobody. She was crazy.
Yep. He hit people when he shot the grenade launcher, though.
Boy,
He got somebody when he hit
could you
him with the
imagine if you
grenade
would have
launcher.
missed with that?
The tuku? You gotta hit him with the tuku. Yeah.
Facts.
Anyways, what have you guys been up to? Any exciting things there?
Not very exciting. I've been playing a lot of the Tears of the Kingdom still. Great game. I highly recommend it. Although I got a little burnt out, I haven't played it since Sunday. So it's been like a strong week. I've been playing Humanity. I platinumed it.
Wow.
So it was a nice little detour from Tears of the Kingdom. I need to finish Tears before Final Fantasy 16 comes out this month.
Oof.
So that's my goal here. Which I could do. I could beat the game right now, actually. I'm just in some crazy, like, trying to do every fucking thing in the game.
The completionist aspect. I get it.
Yeah, I haven't really done much. Work's been a lot. This summer, I hate the summer in Florida. Tired of it. The heat, the rain, nonstop.
Trying to go to a shady place.
What I'm sick of, and all of Floridians can agree with me, all you drivers that come down, get off the road, bro. I'm sick of this. You're going 55 on a 75, 65. Go, get out of the road. I'm sick of this. This is always been a complaint of mine. I'm tired of this shit. Anybody else that lives in Florida, I know you're tired of this shit. It's sickening. Oh, Doe. Your boy almost bought a bike.
Yeah?
Yeah. Little track bike, I think is what they, right? Trike, or whatever the hell it is. But I couldn't convince myself to spend that much money. It was a used.
How much money were you going to spend?
It was a used one. It was like
track
$800
bike?
or something like that. I was like, damn.
You have no reason to buy a bike, especially like
not
that.
much. I thought it was a regular bike. You know, I seen the track on the thing. I was like, okay, this could be cheap. You had to call guy for the price. I said, yo, let's should have buying this bike. How much is it? I'm here thinking like 150, maybe 200. It did look nice. Maybe with a 859. All that's number, by the way, but no, I'm $800, bro. And it wasn't even an e-bike. The regular bike.
That sounds about right. Sounds about right. I bought a hybrid bike for $740. So that sounds 800 and something. Sounds about right.
What's a hybrid bike? Electric and normal or something?
No. A hybrid bike is just the way that you sit on the bike. It's like an upright sitting position bike. It's made for doing different things. Like you could do, road. You can do multiple things on the bike. It's just hybrid in that way.
Remember those old I don't know if those are real bikes, but those old fashioned bikes with the big ass front wheel, and Buddy had to like climb it to get on to ride the bikes. I don't even.
Oh yeah, it's called the penny farthing.
That's what they're called.
Yeah, it's called the penny farthing. Yeah, it's ridiculous.
Dude, I don't think it's a thing people ride anymore.
Somebody was riding
outside
it
of.
in the 5-borough bike tour. There was somebody riding on a penny farthing.
But he looked like the only dick. Right?
He was the only person. I've
That's
never
my
seen
point.
it before. I was like, oh my
You should have
god.
took a picture of it.
Yeah, it was
That's
pretty cool.
Crazy.
Yeah.
I'm also psyched for this year's Halloween costume for us. So we're all going to be pilgrims, by the way.
I mean, let's not spoil it. You know what I mean? But we
Not a
gotta
spoil?
figure it out. We gotta figure it out.
Definitely, I think we definitely agreed upon it. Boys, did any of you guys catch the first game of the finals?
Yeah,
Yeah, I
the Miami
watched
Heat
it.
got trounced. It was a bad look. They had that little fourth quarter rally, a little hope there, but yeah,
I think it's going to be a sweep.
it might be a sweep. But
It didn't
the
look.
Celtics almost got swept.
Bro, the Joker's nasty. He's the best player in the NBA right now. That man is nasty, bro. I don't know how he does what he does, but he got the whole team involved. The man's amazing.
He has a very unimpressive way of playing, but then he gets results. So it's hard.
To knock it.
It's hard to hate. For sure.
Yeah, I'm going for Nuggets. I think Nuggets is gonna take it. I think they might even sweep as well.
I mean, it'll be crazy though. I think a team has been swept in the finals, right? Or am I bugging? I think I'm bugging.
Possibly has.
Like, yeah, I don't know. Yeah,
You're
it's gonna be
asking,
rough.
has a sweep happened in the finals?
Yeah, I want to say it has.
course.
I'm just not.
Of
I don't know
course.
what team did it last or recently. But yeah, either way, no, yeah, I feel bad. Denver's gonna just dominate this whole series. I was surprised they swept the Lakers, but hey, it is what it is.
Yeah.
But yeah, to go back on the Zelda, I've also been playing Zelda. Fantastic game. Glad I bought it. Haven't had enough time to play it. I'm busy, but it's definitely fire for sure. 10 out of 10, I would say. I like watching all the videos of these people building robots and stuff. I don't know how the hell they're doing it, but they're coming out with some crazy Megatron type builds. Shit is wild.
Yep, that's my favorite thing to watch on YouTube are the different things people have created. It's like I'll watch an entire compilation of those. Like
What?
a
You mean a
compilation.
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 I was like, what? I was looking at Pucha for confirmation. Pucha was like, I was like, yeah, this man definitely messed up. No, yeah, it's fire though for sure.